Hey, do you write your book with AI or not write your book with AI? Do you have your book help being written by AI or not? That's the question. What do I use AI for? And I see books being published out there that are AI all driven, and you can tell when something's all written by AI. It just has a feel, a sound to it. Unless you're using like a GPT, that's a personal GPT, which we're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but still, the one thing that is different is your personal story. So, let's dive into what we're telling our authors and how we're using ChatGPT and AI to help you write your book, promote your book, and different things like that. So, we do not encourage you writing a whole book with AI because you know why? It's not your stories. The one thing AI doesn't know is your personal stories and your experiences. We've monkeyed around with this. Jen and I even attempted, let's write a book about us and our business and different things, but it doesn't have the stories. It doesn't know our experiences. So that's what people relate to. So, I guess it could make up stories, but it's not your story. So if you're writing a book for yourself, don't use AI to try and write the whole book. It's just not going to transcend. So, what we suggest is use it for a first draft partner. Use it when you have writer's block. It can give you ideas when you're stuck on something. It can help with an outline. It can help give you ideas for titles and subtitles and things like that. So it's like having an assistant that doesn't have feelings and you can use it all the time and that doesn't have hours. It works all the time. So we say use it for ideas, first draft partner, things like that, but not to write your whole book with because your story is what connects you to an audience and makes you unique and makes people want to connect with you, use your products, your services, and most importantly, makes you stand out as the expert of what you're writing about. Now, we're talking about a nonfiction book here, right? But for fiction authors, you may be stuck on a character. You may be stuck on what should happen next, and you can get ideas from AI to help generate those ideas. Think of it as like your brain on super caffeine or ADD meds or something like that. So I think it can support you with, ideas, rough outlines, and sometimes it can capture your voice, like I say, if you do a personalized GPT, but I just don't recommend it. It's just great for brainstorming and doing things like that, but it does not connect to what you're doing as a human. So what we like to use it for is on the back end. Let's say your book has been published, right? You got your book all written. You can use it to repurpose the content of your book. So imagine that you're going to put your book into ChatGPT or some of these other apps that are out there that are great to use, and it can pull out all the quotes from it. Pull out specific quotes about this topic. Pull out the best quotes from this chapter. And then you can use those quotes in social media. You can have it write blogs from your book. You can have it write articles from your book. You can even have it create an AI voice-driven podcast with your book. So think about ways that you can use it that way, that you can upload it and it can come up with a variety of content that can be reused to promote your book in marketing. That's where I think is the most thing that's missed with most authors. They have a hard time marketing their book and they don't know how to generate the content. And it is really labor intensive for an editor to go through and pull out all that information. But if you can get some of the best, having it generated by AI, then you can go through and just edit that. Oh gosh, that quote's not even in my book, which that can happen. AI is getting better every day, but you need to double check its work and what it's doing and how it's doing it, right? So I love it for promotion. I love it for streamlining things. I love it for creating posts for you using Canva, the AI in Canva to do that. That's a place that makes graphics. So use it for repurposing your content and helping you market your book, not creating or write your book, because you just don't want to sacrifice for the convenience of doing it. And now even Amazon is asking you, was your book created partially by AI or fully by AI? So you answer that, and right now there's no penalty or anything. I have seen on some of these listings where it says, created by AI, but you never know with Amazon. They could just decide on a whim, we don't want any books that were generated by AI, and they take them all down. It's possible. So we've had books taken down by authors for no rhyme or reason. Oh, your book doesn't do or go along with our terms and conditions, and they don't tell you what it is, or the content is not appropriate. And you're like, what? Like this is just a book about leadership. How can the content not be appropriate? So you never know about these platforms, right? So that being said, you could go through all this time creating all these books, and they could take you down. Jen and I created a bunch of low content books. We had journals, we had address books, we had all kinds of quote books, we had all kinds of different books that we put up there, and they just shut our account down. We had thousands of those books up there and it was just gone. So just so you know, that can happen. So I don't suggest using AI for writing at all. Again, it's a good idea factory. It's a good thing when you're stuck. It can help you with an outline, help you with different things, help you even with a book description. But overall, do not use it for writing a complete book. That is my suggestion to you. I'll give you some tips on AI things that I think are great. Of course, we use ChatGPT. I love using Chat Hub because it gives you 6 responses. It gives you from Claude, Llama, a bunch of them, so you get it all at once, which is really nice. And use it for your processes and systems, whether it's emails that you're creating to send out for your book launch team. That's how I suggest you use AI. So if you have any questions, we help businesses with AI and we help authors with AI. If you need tips or different things that we're using that are working for us. But so reach out to us. Let us know what you think about AI for your book. Have you used it in a book? Are you using it to write? Are you using it as a first draft partner? I'd love to hear what your opinion is about AI. And remember, we always say use it for good. So keep writing, everyone. If you're looking to write a book with us, Elite Online Publishing, reach out to us. You can go to our website, eliteonlinepublishing.com, fill out the author submission form. I'm Melanie Johnson, one of the owners, and we're everywhere on social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, as long as TikTok's still there. And we have a couple podcasts as well, Elite Expert Insider and Elite Publishing Podcast. Keep writing, everyone. Good luck with your book, and let us know how your book is coming along and if we're using AI and how you feel it's the best way to use it.